Hello, if you can hear me right now, we're going live again from KSP again because I have nothing else to do. We from last time that we left off, we were over there at Duna. We're currently at Duna right now. If you look right here, we've gotten a ton of science collected up in here. We just have a buttload of science right here, 3. And we've basically gotten deep space science, so we've gotten like deep space science from here through Duna, so from Kerbin through Duna. So we've gone through this deep space science. And concurrently, right now where I'm at, okay, so what I'm gonna do is time warp. Because we are now going back home, everybody. We are now going back home. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going back home with all of the beloved science. Let's go. Tasty science. Look at them. They're so happy to go back home. I just want to make sure that my mic is actually on in the thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we need to start our burn in just a little bit of time. Alright. Nuclear engines are actually really good, but the thrust, oh my god, they suck. Eee! So I always time warp to 4 times speed every time I do this. Okay, so a Kerbin transfer window is like this, so it goes from here and here, so it goes to sun to there for a Kerbin transfer window. It has to be on this side. If it's on this side, it won't work. So it goes from Duna, the sun, to Kerbin right here. I'm just aimlessly so tired. I put a lot of, like, I'm trying my best to upload. The next video I'm gonna upload is gonna be another KSP video. This is a live stream, not a video. But for people that didn't watch, it's gonna be a video for them. A couple, maybe gajillions of years later. But still, I put a lot of effort. I put literally all of my effort just to put in these videos. Okay. So we are now arriving at Kerbin. Where's Kerbin at? Anyways, that's Kerbin. Oh, this is Kerbin. Ooh. Hello, Scott Manley here, and today, guess what we're doing? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is go about halfway through, so I'm gonna say about here. And this is actually a trick for people that don't know this and they're doing interplanetary missions. So you can actually go halfway into the orbit of back to Kerbin. And what you can do is, I'm gonna sync that to 35,000. And then what you can do is actually go like halfway from the escape trajectory to Kerbin, and then you can actually go halfway and then bring it down to like exactly the point you wanted. So yeah, that's a little bit of a trick. And now we have to say goodbye to Duna. Go back home. We have to go back home eventually. Look at our Kerbinauts. This is actually the first time I've ever gotten to Duna, land on it, fly back, dock, and then land on Ike. Get out of Duna's sphere of influence, and then enter Ike's sphere of influence, and then get in an orbit, get in a stable orbit, and then land on it, come back do a lot of science. I'm gonna actually be surprised on how much science is gonna be in our pockets at the end of this. So yeah, I'm gonna be very surprised. Oh my god, I just messed that up and I'm gonna mess it up again, aren't I? Ba-boink. Alright, we need to see Earth. Oh. Oh god. We need to go to prograde. Alright, 63,000. So, a trick that I do is actually hold down control to do like very minor adjustments to an orbit line. I hold down control, the control button, and then I press shift like every time that I do a burn, and it kind of shortens it, and then it does a very precise it does a very precise thing. So if we're gonna escape from there, so what I'm gonna do is set them over here and then just go there. So yeah, that's a little trick that I do. Currently going at 9,000 meters a second. See how that goes. We also still have that thing still orbiting Duna's moon, Ike. I'm gonna make sure that everything is collected. Everything has been collected. 3,000 meters a second. I'm gonna be curious on how fast these can go. Alright. This is a lot on the line here. This is a lot on the line. I'm quick saving just because, so I don't die. Well, I probably will die because I'm going 3,000 meters a second. We are entering Kerbin's atmosphere again after a long journey. I spent 2 hours on that. 2 hours to go to Duna and back. Normally it would take like a professional maybe 1 to 45 minutes, 45 to 1 hour. And I did it in 2 hours. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Because I'm brand new to PC. And, like, I'm not very, very brand new. I've had a PC before. Like, I'm brand new to PC KSP. So, KSP PC. I am very new to this game, and I've already got accomplished than I've done before on my Xbox on Kerbal Space Program. I've accomplished more than I've ever done. That's actually crazy. And I've had this game for like, what, a week now? And I've had the game on my Xbox for like maybe more than a year. And I've accomplished very little things. It's actually crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually very crazy that I've accomplished more than I've done on my Xbox. I've accomplished more on my computer than my Xbox. It is time to recover and see how much science we get from that one mission to Duna, Ike, and back in deep space. It is time to see if it was worth it to do all of it. It will be worth it. I don't know why I just said that. It'll 100% be worth it. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. I swear to God my eyes are closed. I'm not kidding. I'm so excited. I'm gonna open my eyes now. Oh my God. Look at all the science. Look at all of those science experiments we did. So it said high over sun, high over Ike, 24,000 science points, and both of them survived. I think that's great. I think that's cool. We just beat the game by just going to the moon. So I pretty much beat the game by going to space, like high in the atmosphere, coming back down, getting the first bit of science, starting about here, got this one, and then I ended here, and then I just bought the rest. And then beat the game by going. This is very a moment right now for me, because I've actually never beat the game. I've actually never beat the game before, I'm not gonna lie. Normally I would kind of, use cheats and just add the science and then do it. I did not do that, ever. I did not add any science. It was all streamed live. That was cool. As soon as the stream ended, I immediately started streaming again. So, yeah, it really was pretty much live the entire time. This is pretty much a moment for me right now. I don't know what to say. So, like I said earlier, all I did was fly up in the atmosphere, come back down, parachute down, and then go to space, almost getting in orbit, getting some science and coming back down, and then I finally get in orbit, then I go to the moon and come back, and then I do science from the orbit of the moon, high Earth orbit, high Kerbin orbit, and then I went further on, went to Duna, and then I went to Ike, did a ton of science, and then I landed on Duna, came back, docked onto the ship, and then I went to Ike, got in a stable orbit, landed, came back and docked back onto the ship, then left, then came back here, and I don't know what to say. That's all I have to say. That's literally all I did. I have beat the game in 3, 2, 1. I have successfully beat the game. Let's go. Every single part has now been beaten. Let us go. And that is going to be let us stop. I'm just tired now. I'm gonna go to bed.